Alcatraz status. We locked in. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. That's what I tell myself every day, just to make sure I make it through the day. This is a wonderful time to be alive. I had a thought today. Some of those who know, I do this thing called barbershop bars. And in barbershop bars, it's just random thoughts I get while I'm getting my hair cut. And I thought to myself about my original barbershop bar. My original barbershop bar was, I said something to the effect of, some people are so uncertain of their talents that they hedge their bets by kissing niggas. Now the problem with that is you gotta stay puckered up. If you go the ass kissing route, the boot licking route, your mouth is gonna forever be in turmoil. I know personally that I'm always in turmoil because my mouth keeps me in turmoil because I speak what needs to be spoken. And it is showing itself to be ever more present that truth and righteousness get punished in this world. And that's when you gotta have the courage of conviction, because they say the truth shall set you free. But some people are so imprisoned in the lie that if you try to give them any level of truth, they can't handle it. They're gonna reject. They're gonna reject it, always. It's sad that we're at that point in society. It makes me very sad every day. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like, that's part of most of my problem, is the fact that I am torn up about the fact that in order to get ahead in this world, I gotta get better at this lying thing. And I'm getting a little too good at it. I'm getting comfortable with lying to people. I'm getting comfortable with saying shit like, oh man, you were hilarious tonight. Oh, it'd be great to do business with you. No, it's not gonna be a headache to do business with you. Be real with you. But I'm gonna do it because, you know, I got goals and I'm trying to get ahead. I'm getting very comfortable with looking people in the eye that I do not align with and smiling as if we're on the same page. I wonder if there's an Epstein list for comedy. Can we get that going? I'm sorry, I said too much. Shout out, welcome to Psycho-Babble, y'all. Welcome to Psycho-Babble. It's your favorite fat man, Big Vino. I'm out here. I don't do this alone. I don't pretend to. I can't do this without my partner. She's the balance that I have in this world, quite frankly. Because when I'm on my bullshit, she'll say, Vino, now Vino. Hold on, let me do the voice right. Now Vino, are you sure? That's most of what our conversations consist of on a daily basis. Now Vino, are you sure? You sure you want to do this? Are you sure you said it that way? Are you sure you weren't rude? That's what most of our conversations consist of. I be telling her, it's not my fault. I promise it's not my fault. And this is what I said. And then I break down what I said and I go boom, 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 boom. And then she go, you sure? Hold on, I'm gonna go ask the other person. And she'll go over to the other person. So what did he say? And they'll say, he said boom, 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 boom. And then she'll look and say, okay, that's what he said. He said, so what did you do? And then she'd be like, oh, I don't want to say this, but Vino, you was right. And that's why we friends. Not because she blindly just agrees with me or sees that I'm right in any given situation, but because she does the due diligence to try to prove me wrong first. And I love her very much for that, because she don't understand that I love it when people try to prove me wrong and find out that I was absolutely right. And that not only was I right, I handled it better than what they would have, because they would have said, I would have tripped. Hold on, she said she's having some difficulties. Hold on. Just come in. Hold on. Let's try it like this. Boom. Damn it, Philly, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Okay, see, we ain't even got you on screen, Phil. You still on mute, too. I don't know if you can't hear me. You're on mute. Come to your camera. We're going to come back to her. We're going to move on to my brother, Spiritual Consigliere. He knows the ins and outs, and he's a little more deliberate with his questioning. His is not, yo, are you sure? His is, so are you sure you want to handle it like this? All right, where's the bail money? Because you know I got your back and whatever. But as long as you got the bail money, we can get it. And I love that about him, because I trust him enough to let him know where the bail money is. You know, I don't trust everybody to know where my bail money is. It was two people so far, Charlotte and Tracy. They only knew where the bail money was. But now he knows. Give it up for my brother, Benny Blanco.
What up? Tides of comfort and joy. Hey, Grandma. Yeah, I know the location. I know the general location of the bail money. The exact point, hopefully I'll never have to know exactly where it is. But
just remember, 3 paces to the left, 12 paces forward.
It's like the ridiculous 6. And he was like, yeah, the money under the pine tree somewhere. There's like 1,000 pine trees out there. How you feeling though?
Man, I'm over here just taking it in, man. I'm on my how the Christian women say they want their man slow to anger. I'm working on that slow to anger part. I'm getting better and better at it every day. Slow to anger, quick to resolution.
Sometimes there ain't enough oxygen on earth to be slow to anger, but because you got to breathe to do that shit. But you can do it.
I hope.
Sometimes you just got to be like, the food in jail is terrible. Sometimes you got to be like,
you know what? You're right. I can't get no fresh vegetables in jail. Ain't gonna be no produce section in jail.
Sometimes you got to be like, I'm gonna have to kill 2 or 3 niggas if I go to prison because I'm handsome and they're gonna try to buck me. Sometimes you gotta,
it ain't even that. I know there's somebody in there who gonna say some dumb shit, and I just gotta flex just because I'm too cool. Somebody gonna be like, "Fuck that cool ass nigga," and you gonna have to fight him.
Yeah, you got
so
to.
I don't want that part of my life. I don't want that in my life right now.
That is gladiator school. If a nigga challenge you in there, you gotta step up to the challenge. You ain't going nowhere.
How Jay-Z said, once you tag lane, the game is follow the leader. So you have to fight every day if you don't fight that first nigga. You gotta fight that first nigga, and you gotta do him dirty.
Somebody gotta wear
first
one.
Nigga that fight me in jail.
Somebody gotta wear one. Gotta wear it. Just to establish dominance.
I remember the last jail fight I got into. They put me on a tier that's ocean. Oh, my whole camera set up this film. Hold on. We back. Boom, we back. There we go.
The phones be looking like they doing backflips when them Jones fall.
Yeah, right. This shit just took a whole spin.
Just see all the images.
But no, they put me on a Crip tier, and it was all Crips on this one tier. And I'm in there. I ain't got no real gang affiliations. I'm in there solo dolo. So they assigned me to the bottom bunk in this cell. And the nigga, he had his shit spread out. He was in there maxing. He had a solo cell. I don't know how long he had the cell by himself. But he was in there maxing. He was out there spread the fuck out. So when they put me in the cell, they like, you over there. I'm like, all right, bet. I go up in there, I see my nigga, and they like, yo, you on the top? I'm like, yeah, nah, they got me on the bottom, man. You don't want me on the top bunk. He wanted me on the top bunk. I said, I'm gonna just give you a second to clear your space, man. I ain't arguing with you, brother. And I stepped outside, and he started threatening me. And long story short, I ran back in the cell. I said, you gonna do what? And I ran in the cell and closed the cell door behind me. Now he trapped in there with me. And I just wore his ass out for like a minute and a half before the guards got there. And then once I was done, I went like this and backed up against the wall. I thought they was coming to take me out. I was like, yep, I'm going to AdSeg. And they dragged him out because he made the threat. Out loud.
He in there yelling, Pop 17. CO, Pop 17.
You threatened that man. You told them you was going to fuck me up if I get put in that cell. So I went in the cell and closed the door. What you try to do?
Boy, the niggas used to yell out them cell numbers, be trying to get out, and got hemmed up in a cell. Pop 24. My booth officer be like, he should have took his ass in there anyway. I ain't popping shit. The nigga be standing by the door with the radio, and she be like, I'm not opening it. Please open 24. He in there with Shawty Cool.
Shout out Southeast in the building. I see you one time, baby. I should have went away from my camera. Hold on. We gonna come back to that. But there she is. She in the building. Had the privilege of running with her all week for my birthday, basically. Give it up for Ms. Juicy.
Hey,
What up, mama? How you feeling?
I'm good, but I was running to the bathroom, so I just wanted to say hey because you were giving me an introduction, but I'm about to just like pop out for a second, but go ahead with what the topic is for tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Well, while Phil's get it together, I do kind of want to step into the topic because this is a bit of a doozy. And this topic, it resonates with me at this moment. Just because now that I know the term for it, like this is what I be learning about shit. Once you know the term and the verbiage for certain shit, you know how to use it. You know what's being done to you, and you have, like, you ever had somebody doing something to you and you ain't know what it was called, and you're like, oh, you keep doing this, and it doesn't sound logical because you don't know the words to describe it. Now I have the word. Have you ever heard the phrase negative bias? Now, I thought I knew what that meant too until I got refreshed. Now tell me, what was your definition of negative bias?
Well, bias is normally when a motherfucker got an issue with you for whatever reason. So I'm guessing a negative bias will be a person that instead of having an issue with you, maybe they try to push you too much or they try to exploit more so than block.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I pick up from that. Because like when you get a like at the clash, when the judge is judge, I want them to be non-biased. I don't want them to pick me because I'm their friend. I don't want them to pick somebody else because of their friend. I want you to pick from what was presented to you material-wise and subject-wise. Judge off of what we judging from, not from your personal stance with me. So a negative bias, I would guess, would probably be judgment from a well, so I'm gonna put you in the hot seat to see if you can handle it, as opposed to picking, or dealing with somebody I would rather choose. Let me try to embarrass you.
You're kind of close, but in this therapeutic world that we live in, that's a good guess. But the phrase negative bias, it is basically given to situations where you were expecting a negative result and you basically manufactured it until it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So now basically what I'm saying is, perfect example. You can tell a person yes 1,000 times. The one time you say no, you always saying no to something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the negative bias. You have just taken a person who's done nothing but good. And the one time they do something bad, the one time they were pushed or forced to act in a certain way, when you push them to their anger, now that's who you really are.
You get the result.
You can be nice to them all day, and then the moment they push you to your limits, anger-wise, now that's your true feeling. That's how you really feel. No, how I really feel is how I acted the other 364 days of the year.
Yeah.
You pushed me to this one day where I snap, and now that is what you say is my true feelings.
Makes sense.
You created the negative bias. You've put so much negativity into it that my body literally picked up your bias. And that
Makes
shit
sense.
is wild. And I sit back and I think about it now, and it's like I had a relationship where the girl swore up and down this wasn't gonna work, this wasn't gonna work, this wasn't gonna work. And this wasn't gonna work until it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely happens.
I've been in situations where niggas be like, yeah, this gonna go bad, this gonna go bad. And then this went left because you kept saying it was gonna go bad. You put the negative energy
Negative bias.
into it.
So negative bias is basically jinxing shit in a nutshell.
Basically, yeah, in a nutshell.
Okay.
You
manifested
negative bias, right? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. I've experienced, and sadly I've done it as well. So what they say, if you go looking for something, you'll find it. So sometimes some things may or may not have even been there until you started pushing the issue, which caused them to arise. Yeah.
I know I've negative biased somebody into acts they probably wouldn't have done had I not done it like that.
Persuasion, a little manipulation with a little bit of jinxing in there. Yeah.
I don't even want to call it persuasion and manipulation. I just literally, it's damn near how they be always talking about, you know, the bitches that deal with the crystals and shit. I manifested it.
Yeah, manifestation. You spoke it into the universe enough times that the universe heard it and responded. Yeah.
Gave you exactly what you was looking for.
That always threw me though.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I said that always threw me though, where people be like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't speak negative because the universe hears," and it's like, well, look, if this is my natural feeling about something, I'm going against my natural stature, trying not to say, you know, like say you get a job and you can already tell it ain't your type of job. So you're like, man, I ain't gonna like this job. That ain't you speaking it into existence, but some people feel that is you speaking into existence. You should go in there with the, man, I'm gonna love this job, but it's like, this is something you already don't like to do, or this is something that already ain't in your wheelhouse. You kind of only doing it from the circumstance you in, so you know it's not gonna be the best day. You know, it's like being on a show with a motherfucker you got a problem with. It's like, damn, this nigga booked us both. Like, fuck, I ain't going. I'm gonna still do my shit, but I'm not gonna enjoy myself all night long because I don't even want to be in the presence of this person.
But my thing be this too, when people be saying like you speaking it into existence, or the universe hears you when you speak. Why can't you offer that alternate thought that maybe the universe was speaking to you and your spirit heard what the universe was trying to warn you about?
And why the universe only hear the negative shit? Why the universe only hear?
Look who made it to the party. Can you hear me?
Y'all, I feel so stupid.
What'd you do?
Somehow my phone connected to the earbuds. The earbuds are still plugged up in the case. And so like I went from being able to hear you 1 minute to everything just went silent. I done restarted the phone and everything.
It switched over, yeah.
Yeah, it just, and I don't even know where the damn earbuds is the crazy part. But yeah.
You know what? I always do. I always check the Bluetooth. Because that happens to me so often, because I'll be in the house and I'll auto start the car. And the phone will connect to the car, and then the phone will ring, and I'll hear the phone ringing. Hello? I can't hear you. Yo, hello?
But that's the car. I'm sitting, this has never happened before. So.
Their Bluetooth went off. They tried to connect. I thought somebody was trying to hack my phone, because them shits tried to connect in the car when we was driving from New York to Philly. I said, oh, yep, this nigga right here, he trying to hack my shit.
The little AirPod, whatever they are, they just want to try to connect. Okay, see that just stressed me out. But anyways, hi everybody.
What up?
I was trying to listen.
But the
on my computer, and then I got a phone call. Like it's happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Well, happy Monday.
I hate Mondays, but I love lasagna.
You can't speak that into existence. You can't.
Look, first of all, I hate Mondays because, and it's not even for a bad reason. I hate Mondays because I'm really good at it. I'm really good at getting all the bureaucracy, all the paperwork, everything I got to do done early on a Monday. And then I feel like I should slow down sometimes on Monday so I got more shit to do the rest of the week.
Oh no, yeah. It's better to have this shit on out the way. I need to get back to doing that, where it's like, look, all the major shit is set up and done, and I can coast through the rest of this week and have some leisure. But yeah,
man, look, I gotta find something to do with my life. I'm not sure if I need to be continuing in this comedy business because I feel like I'm gonna have to do something very sinful one day.
nah.
You don't know, Benny. See, you still believe in the game, and I admire you for still believing. But the negative bias, these people is waiting for me to be like, to snap on one of them and wild out and be like, see, that's the nigger we told you he was.
Ooh, not the hard ER.
Yeah, hard ER. There's the nigger we thought he was. There he is.
There's the beast.
There he is. I knew it. It was all in him.
Yeah.
Now we see its true colors. I've done nothing but make you people laugh for the last 9 years. I called out all the bullshit I saw in the game. And I've seen a lot. I've seen men who scam on women and try to defraud single mothers out of money. I've seen lady boys who like to illegally videotape women while they have sex with them. I've called out pedophile niggas who like to touch little girls. I've spoken up on behalf of women who may have otherwise been violated by a man who felt like he could flex his status in the world. I've done everything. But the moment I decide to smack a nigga for being too close to my person, there's the nigger we thought he was. There is. That's the nigger we were saying he was the whole time.
The proof is finally here. Yeah. But a logical person will be like, nah, y'all egg that shit on. Y'all been waiting for this.
No, they won't. They will pile on. Because they don't even see shit right in front of their face.
You pulled a negative bias. You was waiting on this. You wanted this.
I think that's what's happening with this Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson shit. I feel like that's negative bias type shit.
On his part or her part?
On her part. To say nigga this, niggas ain't that, niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that. And I've sat here and watched you do questionable things, very promiscuous things. You have a past that's very questionable that you really don't like to answer questions about. And now I'm the bad guy because I decided that this is not what I need. We had a good time and this ain't what I need. I need a woman I can lock it down with.
Now I
knew you was gonna do that.
I don't know how true it is, but they said that she cheated on her boyfriend she was with before Klay.
She always cheating on a nigga. She was sleeping with the homegirl dude. That's why she's very promiscuous. That's what remember when I was saying that to you the other day, Phil, about how and I hate to say it like this, but if you want to marry a woman and have a really good woman that's just for you, she kind of needs to be approved. These sexually liberated women, if once they start realizing they like different types of dick and it's okay to be sexually free and open, they gonna cheat. And if you type of thing you don't want your girl cheating,
if they didn't get that attention before, because I mean, let's be real. I'm pretty sure before the money and the music, niggas weren't really looking her way. She tall. She laughed like a horse.
No,
so I'm pretty sure
it was. She had a big booty.
She laughed like a horse.
Yeah, she got a big booty and she got titties. So yeah, they would have been all in her shit.
Yeah,
they would have been all up in there.
They talk about her mouth. They say her mouth is shaped like a horse. Not that she sound like one. It's something about.
When I first saw her, she looks like a man a little bit. She looks like a man a little bit to me. So I guess just in my personal preference, I wouldn't have never paid her no mind. So
until she showed up in gym class and her shorts was shrinking because somebody put them in the dryer a little too long. He'd be like, damn, man got ass. That's the face niggas make when they see it. They're like, damn, man got ass.
She tall.
Okay. Damn, man, got ass.
He had to change the view. He had to look up. My
But
bad.
still,
Let me adjust my view.
yeah, but this is why we always say body count matter, because the body count don't matter to a nigga who don't intend to ever be with you. So the moment nigga tell you, oh no, it don't matter what your body count is, you might as well just get up out of there or fuck till you done and know that this shit is gonna be ending very quickly.
Where's the dude that she was with when she watch your stuff? Where's the dude that she was with when she first came in the rap games, when she was in college still and all that shit? Like, she had a boyfriend.
He probably left her.
It was a regular Joe dude.
Because you know, when guys get in college, you know, college is a different type of experience and atmosphere. So therefore, within that saying, you know, they be wanting to, what they say, so the road.
Oh yeah. In college, all I wanted to do was fuck bros.
Yeah.
I wasn't even fully calling them bitches yet then. I was just like, I just wanted to fuck bros.
A committed relationship would be a part of, I mean, it probably would start out as that, but sometime down the line, I say about like 2 months, 3 months, he gonna want to explore something different.
The niggas in my college are really gonna hate me for putting this out there, but I need women to know the kind of dirt that we do. And the guys is gonna hate me for this, but back when we was in college, we had a scoreboard for bitches.
Damn.
We had a scoreboard.
That's crazy.
And you couldn't score on the scoreboard unless somebody verified that they knew you hit it.
I had a scoreboard in high school and fucking college, so therefore I was knocking them off. You hear me? I had the highest. And I love when a motherfucker used to tell me that I couldn't get a certain person. So therefore that just strive for me to, like, my scoreboard was terrible. Like, it really was. It really was terrible.
And that would feed into a nigga's negative bias about you. Motherfucking right? No. A nigga will be like, damn, I don't get to do this and that and that and this. And then you've been doing that your whole life, but now I don't get to do it. So now,
see, that's the beauty of me. Like, whatever I did, I allow my spouse to do. You know, me personally, I'm not a jealous spouse. I'm territorial, but not jealous. You know, I can't be jealous because I'm too stuck on myself. So I don't think anybody in the world.
That might have been the most sensible thing that I've ever understood about you. Like that phrase you just said might have just explained you in a nutshell.
Yeah, I'm really too.
I can't be jealous. I think that applies to a lot of people. I can't be jealous of you because I'm too into myself.
I can't be jealous of no female because I'm too into myself. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone is prettier than me at all, whatsoever. I don't care who you are. Like, I don't care. There's no one in this world prettier than me. And I tell myself that every day. And I supersede that with thousands of men that chase me every day. So that just validates my point that I'm just the prettiest thing ever. But that's just me. That's just how I feel. That's why it's easy for me to have my partner date other females, because I already know they're just somebody that you're dating. That's it. Like, it's no one that can compare to me. It's not like you would ever leave me for that person. Because if that was true, you would have been did it.
I think the real issue be the verbiage. Certain words be said and people try to deny that they doing certain things. So they try to word it a certain way. I mean, it's just real talk.
This is true.
That's just a friend. Like, I ain't never seen you hang with this nigga nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
We've been together 3 years. How are you just now today talking about this friend who was your best friend? And oh my God. Yeah.
See, I'm
So
not
it's a
that
lot.
person. Hey, Superfly. I'm not that person.
What's going on with y'all?
I is not that person. I do not hide anything from my partner at all whatsoever. I tell him the honest to God truth always. Always. Even if it's going to get me in trouble, I still tell the truth.
Truth to a fault. That's not a bad thing. But then this is how the negative bias will get you when a person plays this game. You'll tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth, get into trouble for telling the truth. So then you start to lie, and then you get caught up in a lie, and then like, see, you lying.
No, see, I don't lie. I take accountability.
No. I'm not saying. Look, you missed what I'm saying. A person will make you lie to them because of how they handle the truth, and then now is you lied to me. I knew you was a liar. You're showing your true colors. No, my true color was to always tell you the truth. But because of how you always react to the truth, I decided to lie today. And now you see me as a liar. This is you showing your true colors. No, my true colors told you everything in honesty. That's what a negative bias does. It portrays you as what the one action that you were pushed into.
Man, that shit do be whack when you tell a motherfucker the truth and they be like, oh, that's how you really feel? Yeah, I mean, sadly, I hate to say it, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
I get that a lot, but people already know that I'm going to just tell them the honest to God truth, whether it hurts or not, because that's just who I am as a person. Because my philosophy is, who the fuck are you for me to lie to you?
It's a good philosophy to have.
I'm the law.
So therefore, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to always tell you the honest to God truth, and you could take it how you want to take it. Either you want to fight or you don't want to fight. It's even one or the other. But I'm going to always give you the truth, whether you like it or not. This is why me and my mother do not speak, because she don't like that. She want me to lie for her, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You want you to lie, turn a blind eye.
Say that again, Benny?
You want me to turn a blind eye to her being a yes?
They want you to lie or turn a blind eye to what bullshit they on. So, and then when you speak on it like, nah.
That's not a real friend. My great grandmother always taught me a real friend is always honest and true. So therefore, I can't turn a blind eye to when you're doing something fucked up. I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. That's just what it is. Now, I'm not gonna do it in front of everybody. I will pull you, if you're my real friend, I'm going to pull you to the side and tell you about yourself. I'm not going to grandstand and flow show or anything like that. No, we don't do that. But
my cousin
just know you're gonna get a lecture from me.
My cousin used to do that shit with the bud. Like, my cousin used to middleman the bud. So the bud 80, 90 a zip. He gonna tell us 140, 150, and we like, yo, I mean, you getting the middleman fee? Nah, ain't this the price they giving it to me for? And it's like, come on, yo.
It's like
we look at the bud, we can tell what it is. It's worth 100, but 150, 140, you taxing it. I'd rather you just say, yeah, I'm getting my tax.
I tell everybody from the rip, it's no such thing as a free felony. It's no free felonies out here in the game.
Yeah, so
that's another story. Motherfucker. Can I ask y'all a question?
Yes.
Now, with this notion of negative bias, right? Is it possible to, let's say, manifest a positive bias? Is the phrase positive bias even possible?
Should be. We live in a yin and yang world where everything is supposed to even itself out and equal itself out.
What would a positive bias look like?
Well, I guess a positive bias would be like, I believe that you're going to become the woman that I want to marry, or that I see in you the qualities that are growing to the type of business partner I want, or the type of relationship I want from you. So I guess that would be more so a positive bias, where it's like, you ain't there yet, but I see, or I feel that you're going to get there, or that we're leading towards that.
So you saying Will is bitching to a good bitch? I'm gonna think you into a good bitch.
Well, positive affirmations and things of that nature. I'm gonna breathe life into you and hope that you catch the
manifestation
wave.
and shit.
Of course.
Okay. See, I wasn't here when y'all was talking about what a negative bias was in the first place. Okay.
Oh, I thought you caught all that. I thought when you said you was listening.
No, I was trying to, like, I was getting everything set up. Okay.
Okay. Let's take it back.
So that's why I'm sitting here. I'm listening. I'm trying to put my context clues together.
Okay. No, I got you. I thought you heard it. I would have definitely ran it back because I know Superfly ain't really here. I was gonna run it back anyway.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the concept of what a negative bias is. It's been brought to my attention because you know how I feel, Phil. Sometimes shit be happening to you and you don't have the words to describe it. So when someone's doing it, you don't know how to say, hey, you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I understand now what a negative bias is. A negative bias is when, let's say, me and you were talking and I'm always nice, I'm always supportive, I'm always consistent, I'm always like a good person to you. Mm-hmm. But you're always nagging me. You're always telling me I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna and then one day I snap and I actually do yell at you and we have an argument or whatever. And you say, there's your true colors coming out.
Okay. That's what I thought.
That's a negative bias. Because I've been showing you who I am, but because negatively in your head, you want to push me to a point where I show you what you're looking for.
Okay.
So like one time I was in a relationship and Shorty was kind of legit crazy. And she would do crazy shit, but she would tell her son, she had an only child. She would tell her son, like, if you feel in danger, call the cops.
What?
Like, you doing domestic shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Domestic abuse type of shit. Well, not the full-fledged, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting beat on or nothing, but you're being like the aggressor in the back and forth.
Show me on the chart where she hit you.
Not show me on the chart.
But on the back and forth, you know, but she would tell her son, like, yeah, and if you feel in danger, call the cops. I used to have to bring him to reality, like, look, little man, I hope you can realize who's the crazy person in this joint and who you should be calling the cops on. Because I'm cool as a cucumber.
I had a bitch who did that to me one night. We was at a hotel. I paid for the hotel and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to wax this ass all night. She's just, I think we're going to have a bad time tonight. I think we're going to have a bad time. I'm like, bitch, shut up. What are you talking about? And then she ended up tweaking, and I had to, I kicked the bitch out the hotel. I said, yo, you got to go somewhere else, yo. You're not going to ruin this jacuzzi for me. Them koozie suites was the shit back in the early 2000s, okay?
Manifesting shenanigans.
Yeah, you in the motherfucking jungle room, nigga. You ever knocked off a bitch in the jungle room?
You had her at the Dove. Yup, I did actually at the Dove Inn.
Not at the Dove Inn. You know what?
You don't know.
Diabolical. Right?
Soon as he said the jungle room, is that John? It's the cave.
We had the one
the feather nest.
We had a spot called the Loop. We had the Loop.
It was the cave.
We had a couple of them where you could get nice little, You get
Y'all
the
had
pyramid
theme
Little
room.
themed,
Y'all niggas been
little
fucking in
themed
themed
room.
hotel rooms.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That is
nigga. See,
exciting,
if
nigga.
you know, you know. He don't know. He don't know no better
Hell
than
I
that.
have
no.
never been in a
He
hotel with a
still,
theme room that
he
I
still
know
wet.
of.
He
If they
still
Nigga,
had
wet
a
behind the
theme room,
ears.
It's
they
fun.
ain't tell my black ass about it. Now I done seen the
first of
jacuzzi in
all,
the
let me tell
room
you
It's
this,
fun,
Benny.
or the
Benny.
mirror on the
Benny, you
ceiling.
Nigga,
gotta
I
you
done
go to
seen
gotta
that
a
go
shit.
theme
to, hey,
hotel
Benny,
room.
first of all, I
You
look
gotta
at it
take
like this.
Brooklyn to a theme hotel room. That shit is fun as fuck.
Yeah, nigga. Think about it like this, Benny. Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv did it.
I ain't got no problem with it. I've never, if
You
I've
could
been
be
in a
in there
hotel that
playing
had one,
Pharaoh, nigga. You could be in the spot playing the Pharaoh.
Listen, we
if I've
rented the
been in a
cave
hotel
joint,
that
right?
had it, they didn't tell us that it was there.
You could put that shit in
I've
and
seen
just play
the
Remember the Time
Valentine's
all
suite.
damn night. And just do ya, do ya, do
We
ya.
rented the cave joint, right? And ordered from Amazon the little caveman outfits.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Clubbed
yeah,
it.
there's a
You feel me?
Flintstone.
Clubbed her. I feel you
I've heard
clubbed
of
her.
them. I've just never been to one.
Clubbed it.
I have
I
never
mean,
I
That's
have never
yeah,
been
a
to one.
couple.
It's a
yeah.
vibe,
As
bro.
far
It's
as
a
I know, I've
vibe.
never been to a
Give it
hotel
a
that
try.
had it, or
I've
Now,
if
been
they
I
to
will
had it,
say
they
several.
didn't
this.
offer it. Yeah, if they had it, they didn't offer it out. Like, hey, you paid 80 for this. You know, if you spend 100, you can get the
No,
airplane room. And it's like,
at
what's the
these
airplane
spots, at
room?
these spots, each of the rooms is something different. So you really
Each
got to
room is a
request which
theme.
one you want, like, or you got
I'm
to
gonna
just
need a
take whatever they
list.
got.
Yeah, I need a list of where these is at, so I can set up a travel destination. I wouldn't mind Uncle Bunga in a caveman hotel or the
See?
jungle room. You said I don't want the jungle
Yeah,
room though.
Jungle
I don't
Room
want
make
the
you want
jungle
to
room.
beat your chest like King Kong. You mean that bitch?
Nah, I don't. R. Kelly that fucked up the jungle room for me. I
The
don't
the
want nothing with
uh
the
the
jungle.
pyramid, they got the
No,
pyramid
I'm
joint.
going
Look
to
like
the
you
Yeah,
jungle room. I'm sorry. I love
inside
R.
of an Egyptian
Kelly.
pyramid.
So
You
hell
got
yeah.
Shoot.
it's a vibe, bro. You gotta fuck with it, bro.
They got the
Yeah,
space room that kind of glow in the dark a little bit. The stars and shit, they glow, nigga. You being out of space in that pussy.
I've
Out
done
of space in the
I've seen
pussy.
the Valentine room with the heart shaped jacuzzi or
Nigga
whatever.
be
I've
The
sucking
seen that.
heart
toes on the
shaped
That
moon.
cools.
You
that's
feel me? That
normal.
nigga be sucking toes on the moon.
Shout out Polo in the building.
My nigga Polo ain't got no sleeves on tonight. He dangerous.
And he got his
No
And he got
he
the
got his
sleeves.
do
bandana.
rag tied
and
like
he
I
Pac.
was
You've
got
about
been
to
his
say
talking to me
no
Just
about
like
Pac
Pac.
sleeves.
a
That's what
lot
I'm
and he
about to
He
lately.
got
got
a
his
say.
Tupac
Tupac
style.
rag on.
This
Yeah.
And
nigga
he
got two
got
new
his
Tupac
Tupac
tonight.
rag
Oh
on, so
man.
he good.
Him and Juicy. Juicy got hers tied like that too.
No, Juicy got her style
This
like Betty Boop.
this is a
You
spa.
gonna say she got hers tied like Tupac.
This is a spa rock. This
The
is
fuck
what
my
this
bandana
is.
said. Hold on. I was
Look, now Benny about to put
This
a
is a
bandana
Well,
spa
on.
wrap.
the thing is that every week Polo come as a different character from a boy band.
He
Every
do.
No,
week.
from a that nigga come as a
He'd
different
have been Justin
GTA
Timberlake.
character.
He'd have been all of the other Backstreet Boys.
Now this nigga look like Aunt Jemima.
All I remember is Justin, but he'd have been all of them. He'd have been Cisco, Woody, all of them.
God damn.
oh
You
shit.
gotta come as Anthony Hamilton once. Just don't wear that big ass hat.
I'm glad his beard finally grew out. I seen a video of Anthony Hamilton recently. His beard had finally filled on in. Yo, I'm
Stop
proud of the
stressing
brother.
over that bitch Charmaine.
Charlene.
Charlene,
Charlene was that bitch
whatever.
that did it to him. It was Charlene. That bitch did it to him.
She had that nigga stressing, beard
Yeah,
going
my
crazy.
Hold
man.
on. Let me
Had my
say this.
man falling
A
apart.
bitch named Charmaine could never get a nigga to sing like that.
Charlene. Her name is
Charlene,
I
okay?
knew a girl named Charmaine that had a voice that'll leave your ears moist.
But she wouldn't do what Charlene did though.
She ain't had she had
Charlene and
Charlene
Charmaine
had
are two different type of ladies. Okay.
Charlene had Anthony on Suicide Watch.
Yeah, he did.
Nigga
Shit.
Come on
said, woke
home.
up this morning, found a letter that she wrote. She said she's tired that I'm always on the road.
Man, look, I bumped that shit. I used to have a Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? With the leather guts. in the rag top with the moon roof in it.
I still bump it.
I know, but it sounds so much more player in that Continental.
Forget that. It sound good in
Yeah.
whatever I'm riding in.
Nigga, I remember
nigga
that
was
Continental.
smooth with it.
That Continental was all hard pimp work. When I bought that Continental, it had the 6-disc CD changer in it, but it ain't had no speakers. So when I bought
Yeah,
the
you
car,
had
I
to
had my
figure it out.
first. Well, no, she was actually like my third bottom bitch at that time. I had been through a couple bottom bitches at that time, but I was on the come up. I was on the get back again.
I don't think
And
I
I
ever
bought
heard
the
in the
car.
history of pimping somebody have 3 bottom bitches. God.
Yeah, no. It was my third bottom bitch. Like I lost the first 2. I was slacking on my back.
Graduated.
The first 2
Left.
switched
They was
teams
gone.
on
They
him.
was in
I
the
got
win. So now I'm on my third bottom bitch.
I got you.
So boom, I copped the car, motherfucking. I'm like, it's a good ride, but I ain't got no sounds in it. She said, "Don't worry, Daddy, we gonna have you some sounds by the night." And the bitch got me some 15s in the back, put some door speakers in each one of the doors. Nigga, I was thumping.
Hey,
That night at the club on 100 spokes in a fresh, clean Lincoln. I felt that was one of my most.
You crying about
I
it?
told her when we make $5,000, I said, "Bitch, I'm gonna buy you a new tooth," because she had this little dead motherfucker up front, and it used to stink like a motherfucker. But she was a hard worker.
She had the brown green jump.
Yeah, she had
She's
the
a
little
hard worker.
discoloration. I said, $5,000, we gonna get you a new tooth, baby. I promise. I think this is the karma I'm feeling right now because I never got her that tooth.
Then you cut on Charmaine and listen to that nigga talking about sometimes I cry.
Shay, baby, if you see me out here, give me a call.
Shay, baby,
hit
if
me
you
on
listening,
Instagram or something.
See me out here, give me a call.
you
Hit
call
me on
on
Instagram, Big
me.
Vino Comedy. We gonna get you that tooth right. I got a little
I
insurance.
owe you a tooth, bitch. Call me. We going to the DDS. Get us some veneers. He had to take a moment.
You know what? I'm not
He
playing
had to
with
take a
y'all.
moment.
I'm not playing with y'all tonight. Y'all not gonna be on this bullshit that y'all always
He had
be.
to take a moment, man.
Honey had to get
That's-
herself together.
He
Wipe
had
his
to get
eyes
himself
off
together,
and come
man.
back.
What you're
Yeah.
not gonna do
You know.
tonight is be
But we
on
will
the
take this time
bullshit
for our
that you
viewers
always be
to just show a
on.
little
Okay? Where
appreciation.
the fuck is
We appreciate
Vino?
that y'all lock in with us every Monday and Wednesday. You know what I'm
Where's
saying? And we will
Vino?
pray
He
that y'all
just
continue to
like
do such,
disappeared real
as well
quick.
as expanding our community, letting people know what we
How
got
he
going
gonna
on.
add?
It's a few
How the
cycles
hell you gonna
babbling
add
about all
all of
types of
us and
things.
then disappear? What type of shit you
But now
on?
he's back. He wiped his eyes. He back.
You
What
didn't
type
see
of
he had a
He doing that.
moment.
He doing that
Juice.
funny
He
breathing
had a
like he
moment,
was crying,
Juice.
John. You know when niggas like,
Oh, that's what that was. Cause I'm
You
yes,
like,
he
didn't see
had
you
that little
didn't see
quiver.
you didn't see him sit back and hang his head.
I
I
didn't.
don't
Took
know
a
why, but
moment.
every week my shit acts up and I can't hear certain people.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I think it's because I'm black, man. So it never happened if I was Chinese.
That's my problem. I gotta right some wrongs.
Do you now?
Now Benny.
Long as
Maybe
you
it's
look at the
not
man in the
negative
mirror.
bias. Maybe I am the monster they say I am. I owe that girl a tooth.
You owe
She
her.
probably been waiting too. They probably been fucking with her like every other week. I thought you said Vino was gonna get you a tooth.
Yeah,
He
they looking at her like
moved.
she
He
a
be
liar.
back. He told me.
See with that lying bitch right there. Hey, where that tooth at?
They
I
said
knew you
Vino
was
on
talking all
TV
that
and
shit and
do your
wasn't gonna
beat
give me no
snap.
two, Vino. I knew that from the beginning.
You just like
They
them
said
other
Vino
pimps.
on
You ain't
TV
shit
in
either.
Virginia Beach.
Where my tooth, Vino? Where my tooth?
It was crazy because she was so happy passenger side in that caddy. I mean, in the link,
Smiling hard as
smiling. But I
shit,
had to crack the window
thinking that
because
she ain't
that
going to
tooth was
smile like
smelling a
that for
little
too much
bit. So
longer.
I used to keep the window crack, and I used to put like that's where if anybody ever roll with me, you see how I put
Now she got
the black
gingivitis
ices
of the
on the
mouth.
back head, so it's like mad black ice. That's how I used to keep this like her little tooth smell
Now
down.
she got gingivitis of the mouth. That's what you saying.
I'm not saying she got
Gingivitis is in
gingivitis.
the mouth. Gingivitis is in the mouth. You don't have to add the in the mouth part.
She
But
added
hey,
a V in there too. She said,
another
Not a
real nigga
funny
fault
moment.
listening
Where else can you have gingivitis at, Juice?
This
in
is
the
not a
ass.
she
funny moment.
added,
This is real. This is real. I'm having a moment where I'm recalling some shit. I'm like flashing back.
Well, at least you knew where the stench of the mouth that you were sitting next to came from. You could physically see where it was coming from. This was somewhere deep down in the gut that
yeah, that's
came up through
halitosis.
the mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shay,
that's
baby.
halitosis.
Her
Okay.
tooth was, yeah.
So Vino,
Oh,
did
I'm
you?
saying her real
But
name. I'm so used to saying the bitch real name. Chanel, I mean. That's what she be called in the club, Chanel. Like I said already, her name was Shay Baby. Her name in the club was Chanel.
So did you love her?
I mean,
Did you love her?
Very
Is
much.
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy because
Very much.
it's like a pimp's love is different than that of a square. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I loved her, but I had to make her love her too. You dig what I'm saying?
He like,
She gotta love
I
herself.
love that you bring the money to me, and I love that you go
Yeah.
out there and get me more.
Yeah,
I
I
had to
love
teach
that you
her.
know, not that you
I
get
had to
me
teach
more.
her to
It's just
love.
I love that you trust me to manage this your life for you.
I had to teach her to love to get my money.
I see.
It's different. It's different.
I
If you
see. I
can't trust
understand.
us,
I understand. I get it.
It's
That is a wild.
crazy.
That is a wild lifestyle when you really, really think about it, because it's like you don't have to have a middleman for that. I mean, you do, I guess, safety wise. The protection is what what it's for. But it's some chicks that sell it on their own. They don't get much,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, the girls I used to work with, I used to show them like, hey, you'll go like, all right, perfect example. We was doing we used to do this little party in Atlantic City. And it's like bachelor party style. Like, yeah, the girls is here. This is how much it costs the girls to get here. And then, you cut your own little side deals if you try, have a little extra fun. But this is what the girls need to be here. And then y'all better be tipping, they'll be dancing, we'll make sure it's music, we'll make sure it's party favors, and boom. So when I negotiate the deal, I'll negotiate like $250, $300 a girl just to show up. And I'll tell them, look, I need this much. Now you still gonna walk away with each of your own like a little bit, but you'd rather negotiate $150 for yourself and keep the whole thing. Now, even though you negotiated through me, you're getting more. Plus, you get protection. Plus, you get not having to interact with extra people to get y'all party favors. So why wouldn't you want to do this deal? You gonna do it by yourself and have to protect yourself and then still have to go deal with another nigga who gonna cut into your profits of how you trying to make money with this? Fuck with me. Let's get paper. I just gotta hold it all. See, that's the problem. That's where they always get caught up. I just gotta hold it all. We got paper, I'm just holding it. You irresponsible. You irresponsible.
See, I could tell you irresponsible by how you managing your pussy. You started kicking pimp talk like that.
But the game is to be sold, not
I'm
told. I
about to
already gave
roll
you
the
enough for
fuck
free.
out. What do you mean? Talk
The
about
game used
That's
to be
some
sold, not told, and I done gave you too much for free already. But what I'm saying
that was
is,
a listen. That was a pimp whole conversation starter right there.
It
To
really
tell you
was.
irresponsible, look at how you manage that pussy, girl. You gotta put the girl at that girl. Look at how you manage that pussy, girl.
You do. You do have to put the girl with
You
the
out,
girl.
you're out of line, baby.
You're out of pocket. You gotta get in line, baby.
But see, the negative bias in that situation, that from where your story started, right, Vino, is that as soon as niggas seen you pulling up in that Lincoln, they was like, "Oh, this nigga probably a pimp or some shit."
Yup. Mm-hmm.
at that
And
point, I
then,
was okay with it.
Or a Cadillac.
At that point, I was okay with. No, it was a Lincoln Continental. I had they wasn't 20s, but they was 19-inch hunted spokes, silver, the chrome joints,
what's
motherfucking. I had the rag top with the sunroof. I used to get the leather interior because it was all black leather interior. Interior was perfect, pristine. Motherfucking leather interior. I used to get that shit armor all once a week. And like I would just sit at the car wash and I smoke blunts and I knock off work while the car dry. Cause you can't just be sitting on it, the leather right after you get on. You gotta let that soak in and marinate. I wanted you to think I was a pimp. It had that system in it that when you start driving fast, the bottom lower, like the auto hydraulic system. Oh man, that car was
like,
beautiful.
Would you rather be a pimp or a comedian? Or you a
Right now,
comedic pimp?
no, I would rather be a comedian. If a pimp, there was a lot of stress in pimping. It was too much. It was.
going through it like nobody knew it.
Yeah.
Let's say pimping ain't easy.
I really made it look easy. I made it look simple.
Easy.
It was too much. It was way too much.
Not easy.
It's way, and it's just I mean, real talk, this whole comedy shit's kind of lonely too, but like being a pimp is really lonely. At least as a comedian, I could tell people my thoughts and they could find some humor in it, some levity, some sort of inspiration. But as a pimp, you got to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yes, you do.
You can't tell a motherfucker what you thinking because your man wants your hoes. He want to be just like you, but he ain't bold enough to just go get his own. The hoes, they waiting for you to slip so that they can go with the next nigga, and they want to believe that you ain't shit like they daddy, like they uncle that came in the room and touched them. They want to see you fail. The police, they feeling like, why this nigga get to control the hoes? Now let me take this nigga down a peg.
Mm-hmm.
You added the hard ER in there.
Because that's what it is tonight. The negative bias has pushed me to the nigger you thought I was.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to activate some positive bias.
So do they have different names? Like, is it something else? Or is it positive bias? Especially with the question that you asked.
Look, as far as I'm concerned right now, the thought of a positive bias is abstract. I'm just asking, does that even exist?
Well,
I'm just saying, is there such a thing? How would positive bias look? Can someone keep saying I'm a millionaire till I get mad and become a millionaire?
well, okay. So here's the thing that I'm getting about negative bias. And then if I was to think about it in the opposite, it doesn't really happen often. So the negative bias that you gave was like in a relationship, you're always telling the truth. You're always telling the truth. And then you decide that you're going to lie because of that person's reaction to the truth. And so now she catches you in a lie and she says, I knew you was a liar. Right? Is that what I'm getting from the, okay.
Yeah, that's the negative bias, exactly.
So here's what I'm going to say, and I'm not going to say that it doesn't happen, but when we have our thought of something good happening, we just expect for good to happen. So when somebody's doing all of those positive things that you like, nobody's going to be like, oh yeah, I knew that that's the type of man that you would be. That gets blamed or called manifesting because it's positive. It's the same, like it's kind of the same thing on different spectrums of it.
Is that similar to like when bitch would be with a no good ass nigga? He always cheat, always doing dumb shit. But one day he come home with some flowers. She's like, that's the kind of man I knew you was.
Yeah.
And she dwell on the one time he got her flowers, not the 50 times he bought her chlamydia.
Right. I mean, that's just kind of what I'm getting from it. So,
Okay, I get where you're going.
How often does that happen? Like, how often is it?
I never bring nobody chlamydia. What do you mean? I never had nothing. Me, how many times that happened? Never.
I'm a virgin.
Not once.
You feel me? I'm a virgin.
I stand on my cleanliness. USDA grade beef.
I'm waiting to get married.
Okay.
Nah, I'm waiting to get married now.
Bringing somebody chlamydia.
I'm a virgin until further notice.
I ain't a virgin. I told the judge that one time. I didn't say I was innocent. I said I was not guilty. The judge laughed at that. I should have known then. I should have probably started doing comedy.
All the undefeated that's watching, follow my page, Superfly No Wings, the Virgin Lyricist.
You was born again?
Yeah.
Nah, he sees the Virgin Lyricist because his bars are so tight. You think it's virgin.
It's so pure. The bar is so pure, you would have thought it was virgins.
So much?
Switching up the flavors, I keep them in versions.
Why do y'all play so much? Why? Just why?
I'm trying to figure out why is it so hard, or why is it so easy, I should rather say, to believe the worst about a person.
Because they show you their true colors when they first meet you.
A lot of people carry pessimistic perspectives where they're already expecting things to go in a negative manner because of not being able to let go of traumas that they've already faced. Sometimes they'll correlate their traumas and past experiences with new experiences. And sometimes when doing that, they're walking themselves right into the same situation. You know what I'm saying? If you telling a nigga, oh, you a cheater, you cheat, you gonna cheat, you a cheat, and the nigga never cheated, eventually he probably gonna be like, oh, well, shit, my hand not respected anyway. I might as well. Shit, I'm already looked at like one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the prime example of negative bias. When I see women, I see danger. I see trust issues. I see like all my emotions start ringing, and I be sitting there and I be on 10. And then the moment they do it, I'm like, I knew who you were, bitch. I knew exactly who you were. You were trifling the whole time, bitch. I knew it.
So, and see, and that's where I was going with my question. What about all of the good that was going on before the one bad thing happened then?
But when you really sit back and look at it, a lot of times, I be looking back at it, be like, you know what? It was bad. I just was good about it. I'm good at diffusing problems. So it'd be a lot of times where people that I'm dealing with are dead ass wrong. And I'm really trying to give them some grace. And I end up like, hey, let me give you a moment, pull yourself together. I'm gonna sit over here, chill. And I'll be trying. And you've seen this, you've witnessed it. And I've given the people the grace, I've given them time. I'm hoping that we can come and do diplomatic relations. And motherfucking, this is the problem I keep saying. Diplomacy requires two parties. And if I'm the only one looking to be diplomatic, it's never going to work.
If one party is diplomatic and the other party is problematic, it's going to be a whole lot of static.
We got a whole hostile situation.
True.
You feel me? You feel me?
So
and neither one is going to agree.
But I always like, and that's the fucked up shit is like I go into situations knowing the evils of men. And that's where I want to go back to what Benny was saying, where it's like you saying shit in your head and you thinking it's not so much you putting it into the universe, it's that the universe tells you, like, they're like, oh, you can't. I don't recognize attitude, or I recognize patterns. That's what I tested off the charts on in the SATs. I recognize the fuck out of a pattern. People really be mad because I be having them figured out because I understand patterns. And I get it. It's very, very annoying when someone knows how you moving and you can't fool him, but you, and I'm content to letting you fool the rest of the world for a price. If I know something about you, you don't want nobody else to know. Let's talk a number. Because I'm not above good old fashioned blackmail. That's what the American way is.
Quick intermission. Hey Benny, did you change bandanas?
Yeah, I did that a minute ago. I got probably about 40 bandanas in this bucket beside
This
me.
nigga got an unlimited color variation of bandanas, tank tops.
These are my COVID bandanas.
The Sharks and the Jets.
Yeah, these are my COVID bandanas because I wasn't wearing that tight ass face mask.
That's diabolical. I'm just gonna say that.
What? It was $1. Then they tried to raise the price on bandanas like them shits ain't been $1 our whole fucking lives. Yeah, I got green, yellow, orange, purple, blue, black, red.
I remember when they told us not to motherfucker. They said you could wear the. Hold on.
Yeah, he said that motherfucker on just like a bandit.
Hello? Okay, that's you. Polo. Hold on, no, that ain't Polo.
That's Benny.
That's Benny. Hold on.
Let's see.
Hello? Hello? Everybody done muted. I don't know who it is.
I'm not
now.
muted. I know it's not me.
It's not Superfly.
It's not me.
It's not Philly.
It was
Okay.
Benny.
It was Benny? Okay, hold on.
It was Bandit Benny. Benny the Bandit.
So what are y'all hearing?
It's definitely Benny.
Everybody echoing.
You said, what are we hearing? Everything we just said.
Double time. Okay.
That's because somebody trying to listen to themselves. They watching and listening at the same time, but my phone is picking it up.
From everybody?
I call bullshit.
We're gonna get you some headphones, Benny.
Nigga said everybody watching this shit.
Everybody echoing but him. Wow.
What the fuck? I'm high as shit. Okay. What was I saying about me being a bad guy?
See, now I can't hear.
This is where this whole thing is going, y'all. This whole thing is going to me being the bad guy. I'm the bad guy in this story, I guess. I gotta be. Because any other way I do it, okay.
So I just want to make sure I understand, right? Because it's a new term. It's a new term for me, okay? I know negative, I know bias, but hearing them put together like that, this is new, which I enjoy. I like learning new shit. So I just want to make sure I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong. A negative bias means that you agree or you so you agree or lead with the negative side of the situation.
Not so much, okay. Right back again.
I'm biased towards the negativity.
Not even so much that, somewhat. What it is, okay, let's say we people, every time we kicking it, I buy the drinks, I pay, I do all this, I do all that, we cool, we this, we that. And then one day I'll be like, yo, Why don't you pick up the tab this time? And then you flip it like, I knew you was always a broke ass nigga. Look at you showing your true colors.
I've been waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for you to be a broke ass nigga and not pick up the tab one day.
That don't even sound like a friend. That sounds like someone who was envious of you and they just was waiting for the right time to react.
But that's what these negative biases lead towards. And it's like, a lot of times, like, you know, I've been off that for a long minute now. It's like, as we get older, we start understanding what friendships are, what friendship really, really means. And no friendship is tested in good times. No friendship has anything to do with with how many good times you had. Like, you can remember the good times, but that's not what it's based off of. Your friends was there when shit was real and raw, and you ain't know.
So would the non-bias be the gateway drug to the manipulation?
What do you mean non-bias?
To the gaslighting.
Yeah, to the manipulation of the gaslighting on some, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely a manipulative tool. It's definitely the negative bias. I mean, just like the false equivalency.
I meant
like,
negative bias.
I'm learning that a lot of these tools and these confusion shits these bitches and niggas will throw at you or be some oxymoron shit. False equivalency, motherfucking negative bias, like words that you be like, damn, that's crazy.
What?
Gaslighting. You know what I mean? Like, how do you light gas?
Yeah.
What happened when you light gas? It explodes. Boom. Of course I'm going to explode. I be kind and I be patient with you all the time. I'm motherfucking cool. We talk. I try to communicate. And then the one time I explode on you, look, I knew that was your true colors. Well, bitch,
I knew you was like that.
Why don't you just?
But the warning labels is there. The warning labels is there. Erosion, flammable, toxic. Yeah. It got the three triangle, the yellow and the blue, and the red warning labels is on this container for this gas. And the one with the match. So when it explodes, it's like, oh, I knew it was going to explode. No, the necessary preventive actions was there for it to not explode. The warning labels, the gauges, but you just had to come around with your match.
Hey,
you lit me. Does anybody else suffer from negative bias? I'm brave enough to admit, yes, I have negative bias because I believe I'll give you a shot, but I believe you on some bullshit when you're talking to me. And that's not even just for women. I believe everybody who talks is on some bullshit. If you can form words, I believe you're on some bullshit.
The fuck?
Only niggas I believe is like niggas who stutter, because that stutter gonna give away anything they trying to do. They go like, I'll be like, just tell me what you want, nigga. Be real.
Hey, Polo, this nigga is out bandaning you tonight.
Yeah, that last bandana was fly as fuck. That was my favorite, the last one, man.
Oh, the Deadpool jump? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, which one is that? That one looked like Rallies, Checkers. What is that?
That's Deadpool.
That's there you go. I see the Deadpool.
Yeah, I got two of these. All COVID, I was just like this. It was time to go in the store. Like, all right, I got you. I got my mask. Leave me alone.
Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Motherfucker. Y'all can join the conversation. We can see y'all comments over on YouTube, man. Big Vino Comedy on YouTube. Come join that chat over here. I can put your words up on the screen, and you can tell me about your negative biases. Everybody else is not willing to admit to themselves they have negative biases. Nobody wants to step forward.
So what changes that?
I got negative bias. My negative bias is I'll ride by Krispy Kreme hoping that light ain't on, but then it be on.
I used to have a negative bias.
The same.
That I used to always think like when I was out in public and I seen like people facing homelessness or adversities in that manner, that they automatically was gonna smell crazy. So when I would walk by, I used to hold my breath.
But then somebody smelled crazy and you was like, I knew it. But they mostly do.
But it only
do
be one. It be 1 out of 5 of them that actually smell crazy. Most homeless people keep themselves up.
Yeah, but it's just
I must have run into every 5th homeless person then, because I be running into funky ass homeless people.
I
have not met a homeless person. Well, some of these bitches, they do smell good, but most of the time when I meet them on the street like that,
you want to see a nigga with the change, go like, damn, play what you got on. He talking, yeah, man, I got on that Baccarat.
Man, look.
The homeless nigga rocking Creed.
I gave my homeless nigga Carl a ride once. Niggas was trying to have him arrested all Carl do is come to your car while they pumping your gas and be like, "Can I get $1? I wash your window." Yeah, Carl, here, man. Hey, take 5, man. Get yourself something to eat. Boom. Let Carl do your windows. They talking shit to this nigga. They want him gone because he's smelling crazy that day. And I'm like, nah, y'all not getting Carl arrested, man. Nah, come on, jump in the car, Carl. We're gonna take you down to the other gas station. You get you right. Let you get some money down there. And I drove Carl all the way down the hill. This is like 25 blocks. You ever rode 25 blocks with a funky homeless nigga?
I rode 3 blocks with a reformed crackhead, and I feel like I understand where you're getting to.
Nigga, I'm just saying that I would have never let him into my Continental. This is when I had the truck. I was like, you can hop in the truck. All right. I would have never let him get in my Continental. I'm like, run, Tom, run. They gonna get you, nigga.
I was in a pickup truck. I had every window open, even the you know, some trucks open the middle part of the back window. Even that joint was open.
Ugh. I already know. That crack smell is a very distinct smell.
So Vino, would one be like, let's say I'm talking to a police officer and he trying to be cool, he trying to have, regular conversation about the weather or the neighborhood or whatever. But in my mind, I'm thinking, this motherfucker just want to arrest me. Is that a negative bias?
That's a negative bias. Once he asks for your ID.
Yeah, hey, you don't got to worry, dude.
You be like, all right, Mr. Officer, I'm about to roll. Well, before you go, let me see your ID. Yeah, that's a negative bias right there. Let me run you real quick.
Now that we here talking.
It feel weird talking to the police because it's like being around somebody pit bull and they like, oh, he cool, and the pit bull just sitting there the whole time, not doing nothing. But you like, yo, any wrong move, and this pit bull is gonna fucking bite me. And that's kind of what it's like talking to the police. Like they just be sitting there all gentle and kind looking, might have a blue eye. And then, you scratch your head wrong. And then you scratch your head, you scratch your neck one time, they tell me I look like a crack movement, and let me see your ID.
Yeah.
I'm good with talking to cops now because I ain't done nothing wrong, and I was comfortable talking to the cops when I did shit wrong. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I took it to trial when I was guilty. I knew I was guilty, but I still took it to trial. Hey, fuck it, y'all gotta prove a lot. And I was just like, fuck it, let's go to trial. I don't know who that was.
That was
an emergency.
Oh, damn, I can't see. Oh, my bad. We with you, Juice. Prayers to you. We hope everything works out. Hit us up. Let us know everything is good. I was trying to read that. My eyes is blurry. This weed is good. Maybe it's the wine, too. Who knows? What was I about to say? I lost my train of thought.
Polo had a question.
Well, I had asked about the cops. You know, I was just trying to make sure I'm understanding the lingo.
No, not that question. You had said something about opposites earlier, but I guess you lost your question. It's okay.
Oh, I was asking, like, when you have a mindset of like having a negative bias mindset, what changes that when you're dealing with people? Because you, Vino, in particular, you said that you have that mindset, whether it's men or women or whatever. If you move in your mouth, you kind of have that negative bias mindset. So what changes that for you? Is it consistency from someone else?
I'm not sure what could change it for me, because at this point, and I hate to say it like that, it's just kind of ingratiated into my DNA, because so many people be lying. So many people are running some type of game. So many people are on some bullshit. You gotta keep, and that's why I always tell people, like, I don't feel it as, okay, you can label it as this, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's just being aware to the realities of the world. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And you just do the numbers and let the patterns add up. And when the patterns add up, if people are really trying to play straight with you, they'll make sure that their patterns never fit that. They'll just always tell the truth, always make sure that it can add up. Like, that's all I ever ask. Look, just you ain't got a cap for me, because my numbers is running. I'm a fucking calculator for some dumbass reason. I want to forget shit. I want to be stupid like most people and just let you get your way. I would love to be oblivious. Ignorance is bliss. That's why so many people be happy. When you know shit, you be upset. Soon as you get some knowledge, you get you ever notice, and Superfly, you gonna feel me on this. You ever notice that the real motherfucking intellectual Muslim brothers, they always got the scowl on their face because they know. They know. Niggas don't. They got too much knowledge. You can't be happy with knowledge because you know everybody doing it wrong.
Hold on, Vino, because smiling is a part of the Sunnah.
It is, but it's hard when you got all the knowledge. When you got some knowledge and you just see the shit wrong.
You made me think about Dick Gregory.
Don't compare me to no Dick Gregory.
He was so smart, but he was always pissed off, and he always finished his sentence with
Exactly. He knew some shit. He was
angry, but he was smart as fuck.
He knew too much. That was the first black man to ever get to sit on Johnny Carson's couch. Like, he knew too much. Huh? You think I'm gonna leave my wife here so she can? Huh? That man been through civil rights, being locked up beside Martin Luther King, being the first black man to get to actually sit down on the couch and talk with if it wasn't Johnny Carson, it was Marv Albert, one of them TV shows way back in the day. I want to say it was Johnny Carson though. He got it, first black dude to get invited over to the couch, still getting arrested and shit in between and after shows. He saw too much. He learned too much. He know that Martin was a conspiracy. He know that Malcolm was a conspiracy. He know that Jesse was on some bullshit. So it's like, and he survived all that shit. and couldn't get nobody to really understand and get where he was coming from of, hey man, this is what they doing. And y'all don't see it, and y'all make it seem. It seems like y'all laughing and you think I'm crazy, but I've seen it. I've seen it, and I'm seeing it going on, and I'm trying to help, but y'all motherfuckers just laughing.
Yeah, and
I ain't telling jokes no more.
Yeah.
Man, Jesse and Al was
survivalist.
Yeah, they did what they needed to do to stay alive. They chose longevity over being right. They chose longevity over the truth.
And that's where I'm not sure if I could do that, because I die about this shit, man. I die on the truth. Like I know y'all might have heard me do that little rant where I was talking about coward activity and coward lingo and loser lingo. I said, yo, when people be like, tell you, let you be the bigger man, I've never had to sit back and be the bigger man and felt good about it or any good come from it. Because the fact of the matter is, when you decide you want to be a bigger man, that means everyone has agreed that this nigga was wrong. This nigga was wrong. But instead of you standing on your business and being like, no, you wrong, we decided to let him be wrong, but we just act like it's all right that he's wrong. That's what being a bigger man does. Stupidest shit I ever heard. When you really sit down and think about it.
Well, what can you do? You can't force nobody to do nothing.
No, we can stand on business and say, yo, you wrong.
Right. Or agree to disagree.
No, no, we don't agree to disagree. We agree that you're wrong. That agree to disagree shit, that shit get under my skin, because it's like, nah, if you doing, because that's like saying, hey, there's a pedophile in the room, like, and he just says, well, we agree to disagree. Like, what do you mean? We know what you're doing is wrong, sir. Ain't no we agree to disagree. No, you wrong.
Agree to disagree falls more in place when there is no definite answer, or it ain't no way for either of you to prove it in the moment. But yeah, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Agree to disagree is like, look, I ain't got my phone, I can't Google it right now, and we ain't in no library. So, because I will pull out the truth. I will Google, I will pull out a book, I will pull out a DVD. I'll show you where the fuck I got my answer from. I'm Cliff Notes. I got you. But that agree to disagree is stuff that there is no quantitative answer for it, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read my pamphlet. 40 ways to piss a nigga off by telling the truth.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
Truth always hurts. But a lie is deadly. Now, my thing is, you want a painful shot of some antibiotic, or you want a slow death that don't hurt?
I'm gonna take the antibiotics.
I'm gonna take that shot of antibiotics because it's gonna hurt, but shit, I'm gonna be here. But I can tell you everything all right, and you can sit there and die slowly. You feel good, right? It don't hurt. Next thing you know, you wake up dead. That's my favorite phrase. Next thing you know, you wake up dead.
It just sounds like the other side has to take accountability for that to happen, and sometimes people don't take accountability. A lot of times people don't take accountability.
Real talk. That's for me, that's kind of a soft excuse, because we have ways of making people take accountability, because we figured out how to make criminals take, like, I'm pretty sure the niggas in jail don't want to be there. They didn't want to take that accountability, but they were forced. They got caught. And we held them accountable as the people. Like, we just got to stop, like, letting people be on that whole, like, we co-sign a lot of shit that we shouldn't be putting out there. Like, when people do wrong, it's nothing to say he do wrong. We've gotten so comfortable saying, oh, you talking shit about me. Oh, you letting them talk crazy about me. No, I'm not talking. What you did was crazy, and I'm talking about it. We let people get away with that excuse. Oh, you talking shit about me, and then they don't have to actually describe what you said. Oh man, this nigga talking all types of shit about me. No, the nigga touched kids. He did that. I feel like you should know that if you got kids, because he touching them.
Yeah, I caught the nigga playing with his nipples in front of the women's restroom.
I got the charges right here. It says possession of child pornography. Making
Freaky
child
Jeff.
pornography.
Freaky Jeff. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit. Ain't no bias needed.
And then Vino. Oh, you gotta, everybody go through something, Vino. I ain't never went through this.
So, like, I don't know if
Hey,
I ever
bitch, I
told you
fuck
about...
got salt and pepper hair on her pussy.
I don't know if I ever told you about the agency I used to work for, where our demographic was people with intellectual developmental disorders that were also sex offenders and shit like that.
Oh man,
And
that's
in
wild.
which a part of my job was teaching them normalcy, like to regulate and maintain healthy behaviors and shit like that. Like knowing the difference between, like, yeah, I can't fuck with them. That's a kid. I'm an adult and shit like that. Like, and them niggas, some of them honestly couldn't tell the difference between what was right and wrong about that because of it happening to them at impressionable ages and their brains weren't fully functional.
I get that. That's a wild
It was
place
a
to
wild
be.
demographic. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know how to handle that, brother. I'd be like, look, we need to get the doctors up. If we need a therapist or a psychologist, psychiatric up in here, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I'm man enough to admit when I don't know. Because some people be scared to just say I don't know. Those
like
3 words.
A lot of people that can't say they wrong.
Yeah. But I think
people.
that's stupid because I don't know and I was wrong. Like, those are phrases that are just human phrases. We as humans don't know everything. We as humans are wrong.
Can be wrong about shit.
We be wrong. The only thing is, do you stay wrong? Do you stay out of the know?
Do you justify your wrongs?
Not even justify your wrong. You can say, I was wrong. I didn't know no better. So now that I know better, I don't be wrong again. Let me get
when I say justify your wrongs, it's like you will continuously do a wrong thing.
You staying wrong.
Somewhat,
valid
reasoning of your own.
Yeah. Because I know some people you can't tell them shit.
I don't want to ever be that person you can't tell shit. I tell niggas all the time, look, tell me if I'm wrong. Can you please tell me if I'm wrong? Let me know if I'm wilding. Hey, look, this is the crazy shit I know that I'm about to do that's crazy. But tell me it ain't crazy or tell me it is crazy and I should chill.
Yep. I'd rather we have a hard conversation than you talk shit about me behind my back or think otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be fucked up if I'm having a conversation with you, but the whole time we talking, you got the negative bias.
You know, the thing about hard conversations I've learned, no matter what, if there's a hard conversation that needs to be had, it's gonna happen. And I'd rather you have a hard conversation with me while we free than I have a hard conversation with you when I'm behind bars. When you behind bars, because that hard conversation, you know what you think is stupid, right? You about to go to jail forever.
You about to face 100 years.
Yeah. Or the conversation is gonna be hard in jail where it be like, you know, the crazy part, I knew you was stupid and I should have said something. And I feel bad because I knew you was gonna about to do, like, I knew you was gonna be right here. And I feel bad about it, bro. No, I can't ever send you nothing on your books. I gotta leave you alone forever. No. I feel so bad, I'm gonna leave you alone forever.
Feel so bad, you gotta figure this out. You gotta
sit with this one because you knew you was wrong. I knew you was wrong. And maybe I'm not your friend. Because I let you do this dumb shit.
That's what the fuck I did with my brother. It's your fourth time in, nigga, for the same shit. I'm not sending you nothing. I'm not coming to see you. I'm not double calling. I'm not double mailing. I'll see you when you get out because you're out here with me right now and got the opportunity and chance to do it the right way, and you're choosing not to. You see that there's a better way to do this. You the one got your CDL, and you still want to be Nino Brown. See you, nigga.
Burnout. When your folks get their CDL, they still go do dumb shit.
Man, my brother was taking, and I'm thinking all the money he getting is legit. And BJ, I never stopped. Nigga, didn't the judge tell you he was gonna put you under if you do anything else, and you keep going back to the same city and trying to start the Carter again? I'm not coming to see you. I'll see you when you get out.
My brother tells my pop, yeah, man, I don't want to drive on the road. They be shooting niggas and shit like that on the road. My pop like, nigga, they be shooting niggas and shit like that in the city. Like, what you mean? But yeah,
I think that's the only reason I keep going. It's crazy. I owe that bitch a tooth.
That bitch her tooth, man.
Send me your P.O. box, baby. I owe you a tooth.
Make sure you get her a good one, yo. Because some of them Jones, when they under black light, they glow.
They do.
So you don't want to have this one glowing Jones.
Too white. I make sure it got enough nicotine yellow in it so it look like the rest of your teeth.
A little black and mild brown.
Them Jones be looking like white laces on some Jordans in a club, nigga. Them shits be bright. So you don't want just one Jones, just...
You know what I love about the old hoes sometimes? When I was dealing with them, they was in the streets and they was slim, but then you catch them and now they trying to get their life together and got the little trick nigga to settle down with and they like put on some weight. Now they a little fat. I love when hoes get fat and they done found them a nigga to settle down with.
You know when they be old hoes when they still got that silver tooth in the back, that silver crown in their mouth.
That be the filling.
Yeah, that silver filling joint. You know they was on that old hoe shit. Got that description, then you see them smile, you see that.
See, that's a negative bias, right, guys. We keep living in the negative bias. We assuming that these bitches is all old hoes. Every chick with the silver cap in the back is a... And then she do some hoe shit, and then you be like, see, I knew that's what you was.
I knew you was a fucking hoe when I seen you brushing your teeth.
I knew who you was. You ain't even had to stick the toothbrush that deep in your throat. You kept doing it.
You made that toothbrush disappear.
Was a nasty bitch. Nobody brushed that far back on their tongue.
I never seen a person brush their tonsil.
Your dangly ball look loose, like niggas been poking at it.
Treating that bitch like a speed bag.
Oh my God. Guys, we gotta get up out of here, man. We had a hell of a conversation, man. I'm working on it. I'm not going negative bias a bitch no more. I'm not doing it. I'm done. I give it up. You hear me, Phils? You hear me, Paulo? You hear me, Soup? You hear me, Benny? You hear me, America? No more thinking you all are full of shit.
You hear me, America?
No more thinking you're all full of shit because you're talking to me. Superfly, talk to him, man. Tell me they can find you.
Anywhere, everywhere. Superfly No Wings. SUPA Fly. NOWINGS. this Wednesday, you can catch me online at Air It Out Radio for an online performance. It will be streaming on YouTube. The performance is between from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern. I will have the link in my bio on Wednesday as well as in my stories. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, it will be there for access for people to go check it out. Like we always say, smile, it's only life. I'm just trying to win like the last loser. Shout out to Buki Bud and Baby Soft. And always catch me on the Psycho-Babble panels as well. If health allows me to be here, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Polo, talk to fried chicken I
got. Shout out to all the hoes with one tooth missing in the front. It's a great conversation, as always. I'm going to be mindful of if I'm exuding negative bias as I go through my day tomorrow. And I'm gonna keep just trying to be a better person and a more productive citizen. You can catch me at 180 Polo on IG, King Polo Comedy on YouTube, and I'll see y'all.
Shout out Polo, man. Polo, that sounded like you was talking to the parole board on why you needed to be free. Like, I'm just ready to be a good member of society.
Trying to get back in my kids' lives.
I think I deserve another chance.
I was talking to my uncle. He said he gonna take me on the road so I can learn how to drive the 18-wheelers.
Yeah, he's trying to get this CDL. I've been in here. I got me an HVAC certification, so
I'm going back. I think I'm gonna start going back to church.
I just gotta prove that ICDC.
My grandmother said she got a room for me in a basement, so that's my address.
I'm gonna do a little community service just because I see what. So if y'all would just grant me the, so if y'all, I can do these things.
Oh man,
Benny, I thought you was gonna put another bandana on.
You was killing it.
I ain't want big no more.
Benny, tell them where they can find you at.
Everybody. Y'all can follow me on all social media at Benny Blanco Perry. I ain't want Brooklyn to be in here like, why you keep, what's up with all these fucking bandanas? Because she gave me that look because I had the yellow one on. She Puerto Rican. So, blue.
You don't put the white one on. That's the nietas.
He calls him exactly.
Did you hear her in the back? She said exactly.
I keep telling you, I know them niggas.
Yeah. So don't put this one on. Don't put the white one on.
Don't do it. Them nietas, boy, they crazy. They'll cut off your tattoos if it don't mean nothing.
This blue and the green. Yeah. The gray. I like the match. What about all white? I can wear all white, right?
I don't know. I ain't playing with it.
You surrendered.
I ain't messing with it.
She looked at me like, nah. Yeah, I'm too old to be a gang member. Fuck that. This a handkerchief. What the old niggas say, these ain't bandanas, these handkerchiefs. But
Scott, like Freddie wore.
You should have asked Scott.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow me on all social media, Benny Blanco Perry. Friday, May 1st, famous First Fridays at Curry's Caribbean Restaurant, 119 East Lee Street, right beside the historic Hippodrome. So that's right at the corner of Lee and 2nd Street here in Richmond, Virginia. Be me and DJ Just Brooklyn doing our open mic, bringing that back. So it's going to be a hell of a time. Food's delicious, 420 friendly. Drink specials. They got $5 tequila, $5 rum, and then it'll be a specialized $10 drink that we have yet to name yet, but we're gonna figure out a name for our drink. But definitely check us out for that. Food's delicious.
The big Vino, let me come through. I'm gonna perform.
We might. What you think? We might do that. Whoever the head guest is their drink for the night. So we'll call it the big pimpin' vino.
No, I want a drink called the Pimp's Dilemma. I think that sounds fly. Let me get a Pimp's Dilemma. I feel like if you order that at the bar, you fly as shit.
The first one when you come, that's what we're gonna do. The Pimp's Dilemma is gonna be the special drink. When you pop up, that's the $10 drink of the night. The Pimp's Dilemma. What color you want it to be? Do they use food color? It's gonna be like some Hennessy or something. We'll figure it out. I gotta figure out what they special drink is.
That shit match your bandanas?
Nah, whatever, whatever color, a Pimp's Dilemma. What's the color of a Pimp's Dilemma? Would that be
green for the money or gold for the honey, baby?
Green for the money, gold for the yeah. So a green drink with lemon. With a lemon zest on top. There we go. We're gonna figure something out. But that's it. That's all. Don't be a negative Nancy out here or a negative. I was about to say affirmationer. I was about to make up a whole word. What was it? Negative what?
Negative bias.
Yeah, negative bias. Don't be negative bias out here.
Negative.
Don't put that in the universe. Try to think that. Take people as they are. So. If you believe that a person gonna be themselves, you'll never be disappointed.
But see, that's the thing about a negative bias. You believe that they are themselves. That was deep.
Yeah, I don't be putting nothing past nobody, man.
And that be all I'll be saying. But it comes off like a negative bias if you say it too much.
Man, hanging up.
Phils, talk to him.
What's up, y'all?
You like you studying for midterms.
Good. Good. I need to look like I'm doing something. But yeah, it's DamnItPhilly on Instagram and TikTok. Say my name like Hank Hill, y'all.
DamnItPhilly.
Y'all can see me on here on TikTok, or where we at? We on YouTube. You can see me on here on YouTube on Psycho-Babble every Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. And then, I don't know the next time we doing a Fat Nigga Friday, because shit, you let shit slip through the cracks.
I'm be real with you. I'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, so... but y'all can catch me this Friday, first Fridays here in Nashville at the Black Marketplace. That is at the Farmers Market in Nashville, Tennessee. Weather permitting, we'll be out there with the kids probably. I don't know. I might go by myself, might go with the kids. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend, so I'm just gonna swing in there, get me some gumbo from the New Orleans food truck out there and pop out.
And stay tuned. It may or may not be no man, no plan, just doing shit.
Not first Fridays. I really got to get back on the drawings. I got one. I just got to press the button. I just ain't finished doing the voiceover on it, but we'll get it together.
Look. Take your time.
I hate the thing about it is I hate doing voiceovers because I don't plan it. It's not scripted. So everything I say is off the top of the dome. So they're going a little bit slower right now, but it's all right. We making it work. No man, no plan is still a thing. But not for first Fridays. I wouldn't do it for first Fridays. I don't think. We'll think about it. You might have to do it for a filler, right?
Live spontaneously, shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying what days I'm gonna release No Man No Plan, because I ain't gonna.
You just be doing it. That's why.
I just be doing shit. So it'll be during the week for sure, but
it'll be one of them days.
Yeah, it won't be on the weekend though. I'm trying to not use my weekend time for social media. Just the night on live.
I like that.
All right, Vino, what you got going on?
I don't know. All right, so check this the way I see shit. Y'all know me. Say my name right here, right here. Big Vino Comedy on everything. I got a website, www.comedictherapy.xyz. Everything you need to know is right there. Tour dates, podcasts, motherfucking, you want any merch, we got all that there. Sign up for the email list. I'm in your city, I got tickets to give away. I'll reach out to you. I'll be like, hey, guess what? I'm in your town, I got tickets. And I'm gonna say some real shit like, yo, it's a 2-drink minimum now if you come. But you got in for free. Atlanta Comedy Theater, Mother's Day weekend. I may pop in on Biddy for opening up Famous First Friday this week. You should stay tuned. I got something. What's that? May 12th, May 13th, I'm gonna be in New York City doing some things. May 16th, I'll be down in AC at AC Jokes. What else I got? Let's stop there because after that's Memorial Day weekend, and I don't want y'all to. I'm not trying to really divulge my Memorial Day weekend's plans just yet. Because I see how y'all do, and if I start advertising it early, y'all just tell me y'all get there when it's time to get there. So I'm gonna just tell y'all when it's like a day in advance, like, yo, I'm doing this tomorrow, and then let's see how. Because when I say who is with, then y'all go, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm coming. No, I don't. I learned my lesson telling you niggas shit early. Because you were the niggas I thought you were. You are the niggas I thought you. See, that's that negative bias again. Look, I can't even get away from it. But let me say this. I know y'all been asking about Fat Nigga Friday. We here every Monday, Wednesday, doing Psycho-Babble. I'm gonna let you know. Is this my camera? This is my camera? Okay, this is my camera. I ain't been doing Fat Nigga Friday. I haven't been feeling very Fat Nigga Friday-ish. I haven't been feeling jolly. I've been going through it. So I just didn't put no energy into that because I said it's more important to do this work here. I don't feel like sitting there and...
He's secretly been going to the gym, y'all. Don't let him lie to you.
No,
he's got personal training
right now, Benny. No, this is a place where I can be real. I ain't been feeling like a jolly fat nigga, so I ain't been doing Fat Nigga Friday. I want to do Fat Nigga Friday, but I ain't been feeling the spirit. So if you know like a good restaurant, someplace where I can possibly go get something good to eat, and maybe it'll trigger something in me to be the jolly fat nigga y'all once knew, feel free to hit me up, comedictherapylife@gmail.com, because I need some new inspiration in my life. I ain't even lie to you. I need a reason to keep going. If you want to see Fat Nigga Friday, put me on some new foodstuffs. It felt good getting that off my chest. I feel like I haven't looked like the same robust fat nigga y'all once loved.
Nigga said I felt good looking for some new food spots.
I did. I really did. I really did. But I appreciate y'all tapping in.
I was about to tell him you went and got a personal trainer, man. But I'm glad you kept the non. This weed got me forgetting the non negative non.
Yeah, negative bias.
Negative bias. I don't know why that word is just like blank. It's like not because I'm used to saying non-bias. I think that's kind of what it is. So then when I remember that it's not non, it's negative, then the word bias erases itself. But
we're gonna find negative bias I'm never gonna drop.
Do tell.
When I look at a nigga who corny, and I'll be like, I knew you was a fedora wearing ass nigga.
Negative bias.
Wake up.